Now in this chapter, I want to talk about the Azure free account. Now obviously, if one wants to know more about Azure, then the best thing is to start working with the services that Azure has to offer. Now Microsoft allows you to create an Azure free account. All you need is a Microsoft account in place, and then you can go ahead and create your Azure free account. Now in your Azure free account, what do you get? So firstly, you get 12 months of some of the free services which are available on the Azure platform. Apart from that, you get $200 worth of credit that is available for 30 days. So when you start using the services in Azure, if there is any cost for the service itself, it is deducted from the $200 worth of credit that comes as part of your free account. Now please note that this credit is only worth for or only available for a duration of 30 days. Now either if your credit gets over or if the duration of 30 days gets over, then you have to convert your account or your subscription to a pay-as-you-go subscription. And therefore onwards, what happens is that you start paying for the services that you use in Azure. But please note that there are some services which are free of cost for a duration of 12 months when you use your Azure free account. And there are some services which are always free. So you can always go on to the Microsoft documentation and understand which are the services which will come free as part of 12 months and which are the services which are always free. So if we scroll down, so here you will see the products which are free for a duration of 12 months. So for example, if you spin up a virtual machine in Azure, what do you get? So you get 750 hours per month free. Please note that if you exceed 750 hours for a virtual machine, so if a virtual machine is running in Azure for more than 750 hours, then you get charged. Now, when you create your Azure free account, you also have to specify your credit card number. So this is used not only as kind of a protection for your Azure free account, but also in case, remember that after your $200 worth of credit is over, then you will be charged for your credit card if you continue using the services in Azure. So again, just a recap. So let's say you exceed 750 hours per month for the Azure virtual machine. So let's say you have 1000 hours. So whatever charge is excess for the first month for your Azure free account will be taken from the $200 worth of free credit so that you don't have to pay anything. But then I said after a month or after you exhaust $200 worth of credit, if you continue using the Azure virtual machine and if it exceeds 1000 hours, then you will get billed on your credit card. Now, another important fact is that when you create a virtual machine in Azure, or if you use any service in Azure, which is part of this free offering, you also have to make a note of what is the type of offering that has been given free as part of the service. So over here, it's saying that as part of the Windows virtual machine, there is a particular instance or an instance size that will be given free of cost. If you choose a different instance size, then you will be charged. So there is a separate chapter which we have when we look at the costing for a virtual machine. So I'll go through in more depth when it comes to the costing for the virtual machine. But this is to give you kind of an idea, an upfront idea on the costing when it comes to the Azure free account. So you can go through all of the services, and if you're okay, you can then go ahead and start your free trial. So if you click on the start free, You can then go ahead and subscribe for your Azure free account. Now, since I've already logged in with an existing account, which has a different subscription, that's why I cannot get the Azure free account. But if you have a Microsoft account and if you have not yet signed up for an Azure free account, you will get the page to actually sign up and create a new Azure free account. So if you want to start working with Azure, the best way is to go ahead and create an Azure free account. Right, so this marks the end of this chapter.